On Friday, the 5th of April, Fluoride-free Hastings asked Mayor Hazelhurst to apply to the Ministry of Health to delay fluoridation of the Hastings water. Nelson City Council were granted an extension until the 31st of December this year, and we felt that the Hastings Council needed to wait until the end of the year before resuming fluoridation. And this extension was given to Nelson City Council so that they could clarify the implications of the New Health versus Ministry of Health 2004 ruling in relation to the error of law by the Director General of Health. And what his error of law was, that he didn't consider the Bill of Rights in making the fluoridation directive to councils. Fluoridation, as you all know, is unethical and unlawful because it violates the individual right to informed consent to medication. The municipality, that thing up there, cannot control the dose of the patient. The municipality cannot track each individual's response. It ignores the fact that some people are more vulnerable to fluoride's toxic effects than others, and it violates the Nuremberg Code for Human Experimentation. The extension granted to the Nelson City Council also allows time for the ruling from the Tusker trial held in California in February this year to be published and considered by the community, of which councillors are its elected representatives. Tusker stands for Toxic Substances Control Act, which authorised the US Environmental Protection Agency to prohibit a chemical that represents an unreasonable risk to the general public or susceptible subpopulations. The plaintiffs, the Fluoride Action Network, are basing their case on fluoride's neurotoxicity, that's brain damage, focusing on the link found in dozens of studies between higher ingested fluoride levels and significant lower IQs in children. Evidence also links higher ingested fluoride levels to higher attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, what we know as ADHD. And there's a scientific consensus that ingested fluoride is neurotoxic. The plaintiffs argue it can be neurotoxic to children at levels recommended by the US Public Health Service to fluoridate water, which is 0.7 parts per million, which is what we have here in Hastings. The EPA denies that claim, but a National Health Toxicology Program report on fluoridation studies supports this finding and was admitted as evidence at the Tusker trial. So many people around the world watched the proceedings online. I was struck by the careful, considered and fair way that the Supreme Court Judge, Edward Chan, heard the comprehensive neurotoxicity evidence, questioned the researchers who were called as witnesses, and considered the arguments by Michael Connett on behalf of the plaintiffs, who was the Fluoride Action Network, and the defence lawyers for the Environmental Protection Agency. As I have a brain tumour, probably caused by ingesting fluoride tablets as a baby and a child, this research is of particular interest to me. My story is recorded in my book, Key Flowers, A Homeopathic Transformation, which is available from me here today and from Wardini Books. Now, if you buy a copy of my book here today for $32, $2 will go to the New Zealand Homeopathic Society and $15 will go to Fluoride Free New Zealand to help with expenses. So I hope that you will make the effort to read my book, learn more about fluoride, and contribute to Fluoride Free New Zealand. Thank you.